Una que otra gata que pasó.
Well, look.
How you doing, guys? My name is Eder Albunhar. Tonight we got the honor to have a little conversation with SEAN Wisenberg, right?
Yep.
Wisenbarger. He is the #1 heavyweight in all the state of Florida. How you doing tonight?
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good, man.
Pretty good. Okay. How do you feel? You know, can you describe physical, mentally, a day before the title fight?
You know, physically I feel great. I'm blessed enough, no aches, no pains this week, so I'm really happy about that. Mentally, the nerves kind of started kicking in over the weekend last week. They come in waves, but you know, mentally they keep me sharp. My nerves are what keeps me safe in there, what keeps me really sharp in there, and I just try to embrace those butterflies instead of letting that fear paralyze me.
Can you describe what different you did in this preparation comparing to the previous fights?
So I try to just always work. There's nothing too much different. I did choose to run every other day versus just my 3 times a week. So a little more cardio in there. But for the most part, I try and keep my regimen the same because once I get out of it, it's really hard to get back into it. So I try to just always kind of keep it the same.
Do you remember any funny moments when you're training? Anything crazy?
Man, when you're working yourself to death, it's hard not to just kind of be funny and be silly. So there's so many funny moments training hard that I can't really pick out one thing.
Okay, good. Do you know something about your opponent? Do you know his weakness, his strength, his record? Do you know something about him?
So he's going to be my most experienced opponent to date. So he's got 14 fights in the cage. He's got a 7-7 record, which tells me, you know, he's got a lot of experience.
So it's going to be a challenge.
Yeah, I look for it to be a challenge. I know he's a wrestler too. I'm a wrestler, so I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, it's going to be a tough opponent.
So if you win this title, hopefully you win this title. I wish you win this title. Which you gonna dedicate this title?
Am I going to dedicate it to?
Yes.
You know, my kids, my fiance's grandfather just recently was in the hospital and stuff, and he's doing better in physical therapy. So, in all reality, I'd like to dedicate this fight to him in general.
Oh, that's beautiful. I mean, that's cool about you, man. You know, thinking about your brother. Damn, you know, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And well, I would like to know more about you. How old are you?
29, about to be 30, August 28th.
Okay.
30.
Oh, okay. It's just day. Okay. How long have you been training?
It's been 3 years I've been at Valhalla. I wrestled from like 5 to 15, 16. I wrestled the majority of my life, but physically, like training, fighting, 3 years.
3 years. Wow. So you don't have to much training. I mean, actually training.
Yeah.
And you went very far. You know, so you fighting for title. Did you visualize yourself when you used to start training, fighting for a title?
Honestly, no. I started this to kind of show my kids, you know, I've always dreamed of fighting, of being in the cage with all the fans and stuff. I've dreamed of that, you know, since I was a kid, honestly. It's something I've always kind of pictured, but I just never went and did it. So, you know, as I had kids, I kind of like, you know, Sean, you can either try it, see what happens, or you can live the rest of your life with those thoughts of what if. So doing it for, started as for my kids so they can know, like, hey, chase your dreams when you're young. It's going to be a hell of a lot easier than doing it when you're 29.
Yeah. So I would say probably your family, your biggest motivation to keep fighting.
My kids, definitely my kids.
So what your biggest sacrifice you did in this sport to reach the level you got right now?
So I would say my time. So I have 3 kids. 2 of them are in football. So my daily routine consists of wake up, get the kids on the bus, go to work, get off work, take the kids to football. I'll run after football practice, and I'll come right after football to train, and wake up and do it again. Some days, are different than others, but for the most part, that's kind of the routine. It's a lot of sacrifice.
What legacy do you want to leave in this sport?
That's a tough one. Honestly, I'd like to leave the legacy of just being the guy that never quit, never turned down a fight, that always just got in there and did his thing.
I like it. I love it. Last thing, I want you to send a message to the youth, because it's a lot of youth, they lost, they confused, so you're champion, so you're the best example to give a message to you. You're a champion. So I would like to send a message to the youth, because I'm pretty sure a lot of youth is going to watch this interview, and probably one youth can hear you and you can change his life.
I appreciate that. So if I had to give a message, it would be, in today's world, kids are a lot more easily distracted with YouTube, video games, just electronics in general, and that can be really, bad for the mind. It can be really distracting. Get outside, play, be a kid. Chase your dreams is probably the biggest thing I would say is don't be afraid to chase your dreams, no matter how big they are, no matter who says what. Just don't ever be afraid to chase those.
Nice. I like it. 2 rounds of it. I really appreciate you sending this message. I'm doing this interview because, like I'm saying, you're a champion. I want to spread your message from you to the public. You're a good example to keep motivating people. And thank you for the interview. Sean, he's not just a fighter. Actually, he is a friend of mine. We training together. I've been watching Sean training really hard. I learned a lot from him. Honestly, for me, he's a really good motivation. One day I would like to be a champion like him as well. All right, thank you, Sean. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you for supporting Sean in this moment. Thank you. I see you soon with more content. Thank you.
Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe to this guy.
Hey, subscribe.